Well, on today's episode, everything's frozen. We're near a pond, and we finally sealed a deal on not one, but two trucks I've been trying to get for 3 years. There's one of them sitting right there, trees growing over it. And I'm gonna show you guys what we traded for these two trucks. You're not gonna believe. So grab your cup of hot coffee or cold, whatever. Let's get this video going. Don't mind the hood being popped on the old girl. Just had to put new batteries in it, which costs more than what your typical Ford Ranger costs, but here we are. Truck starts good. This is my 2004 and a half, the high output common rail Cummins 6-speed manual transmission. This is the truck I've had the longest out of the fleet. I'm the second owner. I bought it with just shy of 300,000 miles on it, and it's got 338,000. I drove it quite a bit when I first got it. Road trips, working. It was a truck that did everything. It's still in really good shape, but when I got it, it was mint, even though it had near 300,000 miles. It used to be a single rear wheel 3500 truck, but I had these 19.5 American Force left over from a project that didn't really go the way I was wanting with the duals. Tried to put them on something else, didn't like that. Ended up deciding to go dually swap on this truck so I could use these 19.5s because I wasn't getting any bites trying to sell them. Well, I like them a lot in the back, but front doesn't quite fill up the fenders, and I don't want to put a single wheel up on the front because I'm not that kind of a cat. So struck a deal with a guy that's got two second gen 24 valve manual transmission trucks, because one needs parts and the other one is parts, but together make a truck and a half at least. I tried to get these parts off them a while back so I could finish grandma's truck. I'm talking thousands of dollars for this stuff out of pocket to buy brand new. When you buy a parts truck, it has everything you need. Everything for the manual swap, drive shafts, column, little things like that adds up really quick when you're trying to source it individually. But you buy a whole parts truck, yeah, there you are. But I somehow convinced him, because he's going to do a dually swap just like this. He's got the same exact truck, and he's got mega cab fender flares to add to it. I'm going to trade him these tires and wheels for two second gen trucks. I cannot believe it. That's how the pricing worked out. Literally what he wanted for the two was that. So math. We're going to go ahead and take these off because the deal's in motion. I don't want them to get scratched up or damaged or whatever if I'm driving the truck. So I got a set of rollers I'm going to throw on there, 17s, so that deal can follow through, because it's a good deal for both of us, I'd say. Let's get the Kubota and go grab those rollers. Yeah, these things look okay. That one does. That one does. That one does. Don't worry about those two. That one. They're just a set of stock takeoffs with the little crappy hubcaps on them. And apparently that one's been rubbing a hole in the side of it. That hurts. Be on your best behavior, tires. Don't want you falling off and turning into a boat. I'll be honest, definitely like the look of that, having those on there. Well, look at the tires and wheels, but that just kind of sketch. You know what, little boy in the back and stuff. Didn't really want to take this truck because of that. This is factory. I don't know why nobody gets that, but that's factory. Everything factory except for that little block. How's it gonna look? How's it gonna look? Oh, the jack's tilting over. That's good. Oh, man. It definitely lost some of its authority, but I think it might have picked up some class. Wow. Yeah, that looks like a different truck. Jesus. I had to call Jesus on that one. That actually took quite a bit of time to clean the simulators. Took just as much time to clean the simulators as it took me to remember what the hell they're called. Never ran simulators except for on my 08. But anyway, now that we got all that taken care of, we got some, drag slicks on the back of this poor girl. At least it can move around. These things are done up. I can throw a tie down around this, throw it in the back of a truck or something, take it over there. He's got a skid steer, and let's go make this swap happen, because we are about to make a super sweet trade. Oh, one of the trucks runs. That's good. crackhead mode. It's getting cold out here. Hood on. I like that a lot better. Part of the reason to take it off so I don't hurt the other ones, but I also wanted to see how well this thing would look with 17s. I like it. I like it a lot. It actually makes the front fenders not look as stupid. Ask me why I don't take those front fenders off. It's because they were on it when I bought the truck and I wore through the paint. So, man, she looked good. Looking brown, dude, for you? Well, you're not brown. What was that, like 3 years ago? Came out here trying to get parts off this rig.
I think so. Right?
Just got to get it out of there
So
somehow.
I'll move all the tires in these boxes right here, and then we'll use the skid steer or the excavator to just pick it up and pull it out.
Recognize that truck? Literally the same exact truck as mine. That's going to be the dually swapper there. Little 94 hopped up. But look at this as the rig we're after. Don't mind the Holy Grail. True 98 5-speed, 12 valve. This is a high output 2nd gen 24 valve. Did have 6-speed manual on it. We're going to be having it with 5. How are we going to get it out of there? How long has it been there? It's been there a minute.
We moved it up there in like May. Airbags, fast fuel system, 6-speed, dually rear end. It was bad, Jerry.
Unfortunately, we got to put the dually rear end under that 98. We're trying to do some more horse trading in order to acquire another rig for the swaps and everything. But not a bad rig. The trans is already pulled out of it and putting that 04 over there. We did that a while back, but we need to find a blue bed. Anybody know where a blue bed is? Check them tires. Are them 16s?
75 R16.
Nice meats. If they were 17s, they wouldn't be going with the truck. But when we get her done, this will be offered up. Open up the door there. Check her out. Little seat tear. She's got a little bit of mileage on her, but what year is this thing? 99? It's a 2000. It might be registered as an 01, depending on.
I think it is.
Well, the old boy's out of town that owns this operation. Yeah. The key don't do nothing. And I said, what's that button do right there? So. That's a Cummins. That's definitely a Cummins. Get out here. Sure. And there's this peach right here. This is a 99 or 2000. We'll know in a second. But obviously this is a parts truck. But it comes with a bunch of stuff that'll be super valuable. I'll show you in the back. And interior stuff. There's actually quite a bit of value here. This was actually a 5-speed truck. 5-speed will go out of this one into that blue rig. But we just got to get it out of here. I know some people are like, oh, you get that. Well, shoot. What's in the bed? This door's not very good, but the interior wise, there's actually quite a bit of value to this sucker. See how the engine looks, you know?
Oh, damn, the rats around here really chew stuff up.
What the heck happened there? People are like, oh, you got a bad deal then, boy. There's got no engine in it. How did the condenser survive?
It took a hit straight to that side.
Man, brand newish condenser. It's got a fast on it? It's got a fast on it. Gotta take it. But another thing to note, this also comes with all the drive shafts for the MV5600 that would have been in the blue truck, or vice versa, how you figure it. And those are high dollar tickets if you're trying to buy those new. I'm gonna say.
He went with his. He got an all aluminum one, and it was around, I think, $1,100 bucks.
Yeah, that's what I put in grandma's. Yeah, it was $1,000. Just out of curiosity. You still got it in the system, dude. That's pretty cool. Wrecked truck, still maintaining charge in the AC.
Somebody ripped the motor out in a hurry.
And it still maintained it. Brief inventory, $200. $100 for that shifter. Oh, if you wanted that shifter part, another 100. This right here makes it a rare truck because it's got the fog light switch mixed with the on off. Oh, there's 200 bucks. Guess I had an exhaust brake. Wonder if that's still tucked in somewhere. I thought the switch was still in here because that switch right there is very difficult to find. You can get a later model one, but it does not have the correct plug-in on the back. Look what I found. Tom's gonna run back up the hill with the skid steer, grab a little air compressor. Forgot mine and an impact. I don't know how that happened. So luckily the guy I'm getting this from, he's got all kinds of goodies. Here's a fuel pump, some other stuff. Set of 16s. I gave this guy all the 16s. I don't like 16s steels. The ones off the first gen I gave to this guy that we're getting the trucks from. I'm not gonna throw his name out there. James. I'll say last time. But I'm looking for a front spring for that truck in case we manage to get the front differential slid back together. That way it's got something to sit on. You'll have to look in the back of the truck. There's all kinds of second gen stuff in this pile here. Some mirrors. No, this stuff is not for sale to the general public. I don't even know if he wants me showing it, but it's pretty cool. Just trying to get these rigs from him. This took a lot of trial and error. I don't see no springs. What's this, a Chevy? C20? K20? I don't know. It's a 20. Focus. Hinge. No. Springs. That's it. Poor truck. Might be a donor for something. Is that a cat? Yep. I don't need that. Well, we noticed something when we were airing up the tires. We ain't got no lug nuts on it. Yeah. The back one on this side almost walked its way all the way off the studs. So he's got to go back up the hill. Because I didn't even think to bring an impact for something like this. I didn't even think to bring an impact. Or extra lug nuts, but we'll steal them off that other truck over there. Yeah, we ain't got no lug nuts. That'd have been funny. Just pull it out of here and she fall on her butt. Get up! Didn't even dawn on me to check this because the brunt hit was a fender and then sideswipe action. Shifted the cab over, but the frame's actually good. It just wrinkled it in right here on this core support mount. It's still good. Well, that's a win. Still haven't found the spring. I have no idea where that's at. Huh. It'd be nice to find it. Found a couple other goodies. Still waiting on Tom. I think that pack brake, I didn't even notice that. So, there's a compressor somewhere in this whole girl. Let's see if we can find it quick. Yep. I found a lift pump. It's not a fast. Actually, I do not know what it is, but something to maintain a little bit more pressure continuously. Oh, there's the front of the drive shaft. Sweet. I was wondering where that sucker went. Nice. We're getting somewhere. I still don't know where the air compressor is. Slap that pack brake on the old 9812 banger out running. Hey! Are you in here? Air compressor. So, man, where'd it go? Yeah, we had to put a block in there. See how promising that little sucker is. Keep going. Give her the wood. Oh, yeah. Now she's actually catching air.
Yeah, I see it raising now.
Our jack was doing a wheelie on the wrong end. We got 2 lug nuts. See if the old mini Cummins case has got the potential to lift the non-engine side or the non-anything side. Get her turned around. Well, this truck I don't think weighs that anymore without engine or trans. We just got to get it out here, pull it out that way, and then we're going to back it up on the trailer. Obviously, we're going to use a winch pulling on there, but we got nothing on this end, so Skiddy's got to do something. You guys ever ran one of these before? Bobcat controls and then side. I've never done it. First for everything, except for that thing Austin wants to do. I don't do that. So double checking the e-brake. And here, pop.
What you got going on over here?
We got some cool stuff going on. Somehow we got water in that inside the toolbox. Here we go.
Juice.
Hopefully the skid steer can maintain some composure and we can help each other out and get it up on here. Might ought to back up just a little bit more to get off that hump.
Yeah.
Maybe so. We got stuff. We got stuff going on.
Split the difference here, the space.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually such a shame. We'll have to hook the battery up to it to see what the mileage on this truck. I'm pretty sure it was fairly young. Like you're saying, grandpa truck. It was in really good shape before that accident. And he saw in the video there, we had a little trouble. That tire was stuck on there. The wheel was stuck with no lug nuts. So I was like, screw it, we can't get it off. Maybe it won't even come off. But right as it went over the fender, she popped down. But just take a look at her on this side. 5-speed 24 valve truck. He already sold the engine out of it, by the way, if you didn't understand that earlier on. Damn, that thing sounds like a truck. Well, that's quiet. Real quiet. Well, that was exciting. Did about 9 burnouts with the skid steer, and we got it out. Unhook it. We'll see if she'll roll. If I get out of here, you gotta have a combination.
We'll see if it'll roll and stop, and then we know. Length of the strap, you know.
Hey, do you see those wheelies I was doing? I'm pretty sure it'll be all right. It's a running driving truck. You don't have power. Yeah. Skipper. Yeah. Keep your feet in the vehicle. Forget the mileage on this thing. It's got no batteries in it also. No trans. No weight on that back end. It's kind of sketch. Drum brakes are kind of ridiculous. Look at them go. When those things are cold, they tend to lock up. He's down there. Working brake, Tom. Manual. I believe it would be a 235 horse truck, I guess. Early 6-speed. It's got some extra goodies, but we're gonna come back for this thing quick after we take the Redbird to the house and grab lunch. I think we got enough time to make this happen today. That's kind of funny. Hey, you got extra parts there, fella. Too bad that bed's got that Rhino liner junk on there, or else we'd just do a straight swap-a-roo. Well, this is certainly a lot easier. Gotta watch my boy's dump truck over there. I got those tires and wheels and the bumper for a 3rd gen in the back of this. So I'm gonna nurse this thing over by the shop and unload these now. That way I don't have to pack them 2 miles. And then I'll put the hood and stuff on there. We'll get this thing stashed in the old mother its acres down there. Yeah, those guys up fit that bed on there. They put those shims on there and welded it. Look at the gobble welds.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Real nice. Dude, what a score that is. I just need the wiring harness and stuff. Probably have to hit up old junkyard because I don't have 3rd gen junk trucks for the taillights. But this stuff, got those extra drive shafts. I don't know what that one went to, but we got it. And then probably throw this air box in the cab just
keep her safe.
Yeah. What in the world? How did I end up with 5 of them? That one's about used up. That one's got parts and a good frame. That one's about used up, but it's got a good title, pre-smog. That one, we got a location for that. It's Tom's old truck. Remember that thing? Oh, nice. Yeah, and then this one, it's got a salvage title, but pre-smog, so that's been used on. But you see the difference in the back window? That one just pops out.
Yeah.
The other ones are glued in.
Glued in like a windshield.
Yeah. Shoot. All right, let's go get that other truck. Could you guys believe it? We had to fuel up. I don't even know if that's moving. Truck number 2. Loading her up. Dom rolled it down the hill, hit the ramps, and his water bottle fell through the shifter hole where the cran should be. Little buddy just coming in the clutch, doing his job. Drive over fenders, get a little skinny. This is the widest stance you can get. Realistically, it's probably easier on everything just to drive over that fender. Hang on. You might gotta turn left a little bit. Yeah. I think that old ranch end bumper got bumped to the skid steer. A little bit more. A little bit more. Sure. Ain't got no tail weight. What's that, piece of firewood? What's that doing there? Really valuable stuff. 4,500. The top hat, shifter and everything, that's in the red truck. I believe this would have technically came out of that red truck, but it's going to go in this rig. He does have a worn out 5600, but I don't think we're going to make that swap happen. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to go back to a 5600, but so we're waiting on a call so we can get into a box so we can get the drive shafts for a 5600, but and the rest of the 4500 stuff. We better look around for that. Well, I guess we'll sack up to this and put it in the back of the truck. We must, you know.
Actually, you want to just sit right now.
Well, we were hunting all over the place, looking through Connexes, you name it. And I found this little shed. And look what's up in here. Underneath the chicken feed, there's our drive shaft. Doesn't have the harmonic thing on it, but it appears to be a shorter one. Cross member. This is what we're looking for right here, fella. In the chicken sheds. The old elusive stick shift transfer case. Same thing. Oh, this is a DLD, light duty. But it's got the 29 spine, thin wall, output, input, combo thing.
Oh, and it is on the cliffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken shit. Can't believe we found it there. This little...
I'm glad it was with the feed and not with the chickens. That makes everything a little better.
Still smells the same. All right. There's a trade right there. The 19.5s that I bought a couple years ago. Originally to put on possibly my 4th Gen 3500. Decided I didn't want to have the black wheels. So I was like, well, I'll put them on Grandma's truck. Didn't end up putting them on Grandma's for very long. Dually swapped my 04 so that I could utilize those tires and wheels. And realistically, I didn't like the idea of having that much money tied up in the tires and wheels. That, you know, because it's quite a bit really for just tires and wheels. And I offered him James a while back before I did the dually swap. And he didn't want them then, but now he's wanting a dually swap. So we had made a deal on these 2 trucks and for cash money out of pocket for me. And then he mentioned possibly wanting the dualies, and they happen to be the same price. So he got a super good deal on this truck. He's already got the 5600 out of it, put it in his 04, told you that swap. And then, so he's already money ahead on this truck for what he paid for it. Same thing with that other truck. He bought it and sold the engine out of it for what he had into the whole truck. So he's technically still money ahead on it. We got to take this ranch hand. I believe that's what the brand this is. I don't know. The thing's gone. I imagine that's what it is. And it's going to go back on his 98. Dually swap that. And yeah, so literally I got 2 2nd gen trucks I traded tires and wheels for them. It's a nice truck too. Just listen to the doors. The driver's doors just as good as this one. Stuff falling out. That's typical. Perfect. It's like a brand new truck. Bye-bye, buddies. It's been real. I drove 6 hours to get those things back in the day. That was a trip. But I think it was worth it because we got 2 trucks out of the deal. Well, we need gravity. So I'll turn it into a jump voice. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Monsterly. Turn. Don't hit the brakes. Go, go, go. He's not that good of a driver, I think. You'll let him drive a fire truck? I'm going to have to get the Kubota. We came all the way up here so he could coast it. All that momentum, and he almost hit the tree. Might as well just unloaded it down there. What was that? Look over your shoulder or something. You almost hit a tree right off the kick. Hit the brakes. Gotta go make you go get your truck and push on it bumper to bumper now. Oh, you're lucky there's an orange Kubota over there. Go put the trailer away. Gosh dang it, dude. As soon as I saw you hit the brakes the first time, I was like, son of a bitch. Tree came up on you quick, huh?
I was trying to turn.
We had to take that Pinto all the way to the top so it could make it to there. Yeah. And he was hauling ass. And then as soon as he hit right here, just slowed her down. Turn right or left. Keep these bricks down here just for emergencies. You want to hook up to 24 volt and really make it dance? It'd probably unlock your truck.
Well, if we put the 12 volt on 12 valve, shouldn't we put the 24 volt on 24 valve?
Sure, that makes sense, yeah. 24V.
It says it right there.
It's got a battery in it. What the heck? Is this out of a lawnmower? I know people will probably just say, go ahead and crank it. But what's the mileage?
Yes. You gotta give a guess.
I'm going to say, honest guess, 227.
I think closer to 2.
Hopeful guess would be 195.
218,500.
Oh man, that was actually kind of close. I had really no idea. 218. She's still a young buck.
Yeah.
Well, crank her up. Let's see what she dances like. Oh, clutch safety switch. Good thing that's still in there. Oh, we don't got a flywheel.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I didn't see one. Well, you guys will have to wait till... Nope, he took it. Dang it. She'd hum.
That's one that's in the thing.
Yeah. Oh, well, we got extras of those. Well, you know the mileage. Anyway, we're going to end this video finally here. You'll have to wait to see it start next time. We definitely both heard it run. It drove like you see it with a 6-speed in it from Nevada to here, which...
Well, we took the other one out, what, February? So drove in February. Drove up to the top of the hill.
It was a year ago.
Yeah.
Last time this thing was a year.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a... I thought I saw... Now it's got a Nevada truck, so Nevada plates, they keep those. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this old girl. I know he's pretty excited to have a blue truck. It's nice to finally win one that we've been battling trying to make this deal happen for quite a long time. But we'll see you guys in the next one. If you made it this far in the video, what are they gonna say?
Subscribe.
No, they gotta say something funny. Say, you should have had the flywheel in it, idiots. See ya.